Hello, welcome to the Golf Club 2019. In this video I want to show all the new people that have come into Team Reacharond Society, which is a no-age society, how to put on the greens or how to use all the cameras when you're on the green, so that you can judge the lie of the land more. So that's what this video is all about, and hopefully it'll help me to understand what is going on the greens and stuff with the cameras and that. So we'll go in and we'll play a few holes. I'm only going to play 3 holes because I don't want to keep repeating myself all the time, so I'll just show you, hopefully. I mean, I'm no expert at all, far from it, but it'll give you some idea of how to use the cameras when you're on the greens. So let's go in.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to you. My name is John McCarthy, and I am oh so glad that you chose to join us for today's event here on the TGC Network. We are ready for our final round coverage of this first event of the season. We're down on the first tee now, and let's see what happens.
Right, okay, so we'll tee off. I don't have to explain to you how to tee off, that's just straightforward, really.
And there you have it, folks. First drive of the event. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here.
Okay, so good position.
And about $125 away.
Good position on the fairway there. I've got a bit of a wind going on. That wind, I'd say, is about 6 to 7 miles an hour. I could be wrong, but that's what I judge it as. So we'll try and get this on the green here. Should be a pretty good club, actually. Hope I can judge the wind okay.
And I think she'll like that. And about 16 feet left to go.
Okay, so I'm on the green. Now when you use the putting cameras, if you press triangle, then you pull down on the stick that you actually take your shot with, you can change the camera around, you can move it about. If you press the left analog stick in, as if you're pressing it into the controller, it'll go behind the hole. So you can press it and it'll go up and it'll go to the side. You press the left analog stick again and it'll just go all around the hole. And if you just want to look behind the hole, you just press it in, and then with the stick that you take your shot with, you just pull it back and it pans it right down for you. So then you can sort of see that from the player's point of view, it's going from left to right. So when you go back to the player, you can look at it and see. From there it looks like it's left to right, but when you go behind, it is left to right. That just confirms that it is going left to right. I mean, you can pan round with the stick if you want to have a look. So So you just keep checking it until you're sure. So I'd say that that is left to right there. So yeah, just try and judge the pace. Don't hit it too hard. Always check the speed of the greens as well. At the moment it's at 144. So that's pretty slow, but even so, you don't want to hit it too hard. And just give it a tap.
Oh, and it just didn't drop.
That was a good read.
And for the par.
But I didn't judge it very well. But, I mean, if you want to check this, you can do the same again. But if you always look behind like that and pan down, it'll always give you a better view of what's going on. So it's always the best thing to do that. So just pop that in the hole and we'll play the next hole.
And starting the round off with a par, not bad. And now let's see what the second hole has in store.
Okay, so we'll tee off again. And the wind now is about 10 mile an hour, maybe 9 or 10 mile an hour, as a guess.
And just launched this drive. About 100 yards to the pin.
I don't hit perfect all the time, and I don't hit a good shot all the time. But if you concentrate on your shots, 100% concentrated into what you're doing, more or less you'll be okay. This with the wind being about 12-ish mile an hour, 11, 12 mile an hour, maybe 10. It could be too much club, but I can't club down any less, so I just put a little bit of top on it. Mind you, with the wind, if I did put top on it, it'd end up picking it up and taking it further, so I'll just hit this and hopefully we'll get it on the green.
Looking good.
It's not bad that actually.
And about 7 feet to go here.
Right, so back on the green. I always put the pin in. I forgot to put the pin in on the last hole, but I always put the pin in because if you look at the pin, it looks like it's stood up pretty straight. So if it's leaning to one side or the other, then you know that there's quite a heavy brake on it. But this doesn't look too bad. I'm going to press in on the opposite analog stick that I take the shot with and pan down, and as you can see, that's from what it looks there is pretty flat really. So it's slight right to left on it if you're looking from this side of the hole. So I'm going to go with a bit of right to left, not a lot, and hopefully I'll have read it right. If not, then so be it. But I just want to give you an idea of how to use the cameras really.
And after that hole, 1 under for the day. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens.
It's a lovely course this, by the way, this Athletic Beach and Country Club. Really nice. Anyway, that's beside the point. Trying to get this on the green again. Typical with this club, and the wind's picking up, it's about 12-ish mile an hour now.
could have put a bit too much club on this one.
Yeah, I got out by the wind there.
And that one is on the green with quite a bit of real estate to make up on that next putt.
Anyway, this is a longest putt, so it'll give you a better idea of what to look out for. So you can't really tell from this angle here. It looks like it's going from right to left. So I'm going to have a look behind the hole. Let me just reset that. If I move the marker up, you can't usually do this when you're playing in Team Reacharond because it's turned off. So, but if you can do this, if you're playing just a normal course with no aids, then you can move the marker just past the hole. Then when you use the camera to have a look behind it, you can see what's going on more. I don't know if you can see with it being on YouTube, but that is moving from right to left from the player's perspective. So, and it's downhill as well. You can see that. There's a little ridge in the middle of the line of the putt. So that's where the ridge is where it's going to come down and start turning in towards the hole. So I'm going to take this putt, I'm just going to set it up, and hopefully we'll get this in. But yeah, you just use the triangle to view the cameras, and then the stick that you take your shot with to pan round and have a good look. The opposite stick, you press it in as if you're pushing it into the control pad to go behind the hole like that, and then you pull back on the stick that you used to take your shot with and pan round like that, and hopefully you can read the green a bit. So we'll go back to the player, and let's just have another look what's going on. So I think it's going to turn quite a bit, so hopefully I've got to judge this right as well because it's 2 feet downhill. And yeah, let's reset the camera. That's better. Right, so hopefully this will roll down to us and start turning now. I just hit it just a little bit too hard. But if you can see that I did read the green correctly. Let's just put the pin in. Now that looks like it's left to right-ish. I don't know whether this is going to work.
Oh my, this is looking very, very promising.
Well, that's how you...
And that hole is not going to move her up or down on the leaderboard, staying right where she is.
Well, that's how you use the putting cameras. I hope that's helped. Not much of a lesson, but I mean, because I'm no expert, as I've said. But hopefully it'll help you to try and understand what's going on with the cameras on the putting. So thanks for watching and listening, and I hope it's helped, and I'll catch you soon. Bye.